Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just fresh home from a conference all around AI in healthcare, and I really wanted to come on and talk about how that's looking in terms of the sector. And I know we've spoken before about AI in terms of using it for your coursework and how to use it responsibly and not just, take it as gospel. And what we talked about at the conference was how we can use AI in healthcare to advance things and to improve patient outcomes. So they're already using it to help interpret scans. Even back 10 years ago, you'd have the ECG machine and it would be able to detect the rhythm. It could detect the rate. That is a form of artificial intelligence, but now we're just becoming further. And what's really important is, I'll take that example of the ECG. If it's telling you this person's having an infarction and where exactly it is, that the reader can still interpret that. Does that make sense? Or they can actually read an ECG. So while we advance things, we have to make sure we have the basic skills and knowledge and that people are learning. So we don't want to be left in the dark ages in terms of AI, and we're going to have to embrace it because it is everywhere. It's not going away. It's across every sector. Yes, some jobs can now be replaced by AI, but more jobs will be created. And especially in terms of building those AI programs, the functioning of them and the updating of them, all of that has to be done by people. So there's definitely not going to be less jobs. I think there'll actually be more jobs. But I don't know if anyone has seen one of the NHS members of government had said that with AI, that they could potentially remove the need for as many nurses and doctors. Now, I don't agree with that at all. I think we need skilled people to look after patients, but we can definitely use AI to improve the care of these patients. So it's very interesting. A lot of jobs are opening up in this sector. If you're looking to branch out, develop your skills, I would definitely engage with some YouTube content from kind of Google their background and see what area they're working in, and you can learn so many skills through YouTube. Or even I would be cautious around using ChatGPT to upskill yourself because you don't actually know if it's true, if that makes sense. It can guide you, but you would need to go to sources yourself to find legitimate training videos and stuff like that. Like LinkedIn has fantastic videos and training resources that have been checked and verified. So that's kind of my top tip. And I would get into the mindset of AI because it's here to stay, it's advancing, the younger generation is coming up, this is going to be their norm. They're growing up with it, they're embracing it, and we need to do the same. And you will already use AI in your daily job in so many different ways. So thinking about, okay, what already today have I used that's AI, and then how we can advance that further. And think about what would make your day more efficient. Now, we're not trying to get people to do more because everyone's already saturated with jobs. We're trying to make the job more rewarding and be able to do your job properly, which is look after patients safely, give the care you want, and develop yourself. So we're going to see how AI can help do all those things. So I would say, change your mindset if you're a bit anti-AI, and we need to embrace it, but responsibly. It's like anything, really. Too much of anything becomes a poison. So you want the right amount and still have those critical skills. We're going to need people who really can drive that AI. So someone had the analogy that AI, yes, it's going to make things easier, but we still need someone behind it who understands that it's doing things correctly and can check it. And we still need people to produce research. We'll still need people to understand how to do good quality research. Hopefully, this will allow us to repeat research studies so we can build more concrete evidence. That's only going to be a good thing. So researchers are going to be needed. We're always going to need people by the bedside because nursing, yes, it's a nursing science, but also nursing is an art. And those things of experience, reflection, they cannot be replaced by AI. And it's a really good test. You can ask ChatGPT some things, you know, some quite experiential things. What would you do in this situation? And see what it says. And it may be totally different to what you do, and that you know from your experience that doesn't work in reality, you know. And depending on your patient group and individualized patient care, that's going to be very difficult. So don't worry, your jobs are not going anywhere, but they may have to pivot slightly, and it's an opportunity. With everything, change is always an opportunity. So get out ahead of it, start looking it up and seeing how we can advance our sector.